Hey guys, everything new under the sun here. This is my unboxing of the SQ8, which is a mini cam, and I want to use it for a little FPV cam of sorts. One that is simply going to be used, hopefully, for recording in-flight video, not necessarily for video transmission, although it does have an output on it that you could actually send the output via the USB plug to a transmitter and use this actually as an FPV camera. It is 1080, but the frame rate I think may be slower. It's probably like 14 frames a second. It says the frame rate of the 720 is 30. It does say full HD 1080 camera, but I don't think the frame rate's up there. So it's a tiny box. It looks really cool. This is some specifications. The video format is AVI. The resolution is 720p or 1080. The video frame rate says 30 frames per second, but I think that may be only for the 720. I'm not 100% sure. The aspect ratio is 4:3 apparently. Picture is JPEG. It comes with a 200 milliamp hour battery in it, and the battery apparently works about 100 minutes. Charging voltage is 5 volts, and it comes with a mini USB, and it works with mini SD cards. Mini USB, I think, is what I meant to say for the connector there. So let's open it and see what it says here. I didn't say this. Read this side here. This is a bit of a Chinese to English translation here. High quality image, handy shape design, record high definition, high speed transmission, USB 2, TV out by TV out line to connect the machine to TV surveillance, and a lithium battery. Can continuously record. Now, one thing you can do is that you can record while you're charging this. So that's kind of one of the key features of it. So here you go. Here it is. This is the little guy. You can see how tiny it is. You just pop that out, and it is quite tiny, but it is weighty. It's got some weight to it. It's got some mass to it. I did an unboxing of the Cyma FPV kit, and you'll notice the size difference here. But this camera here, the SQ8, is quite a bit heavier, quite a bit, maybe twice as heavy, maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. It's got a metal casing, and I think that's a large reason for it. So what does it come with? Let's put this off to the side here, put that there. So it comes with a USB cable first off, and it comes with a little AV out, video out, which you can use, I think, to go to a transmitter. So you could use this as an FPV camera with its onboard battery and just output to the video. And it's got a micro USB plug, which just goes in the side of the unit right there. So that works real well. It's got the micro SD card right in the side here. Hopefully you can see that. And so that works well. I just got a 4 gig card in there. It does have infrared lights on it, the little lights around the edge, and of course the microphone is a little dot on the side of the camera, if you can see that. On the top you got mode button and on-off button, and then a little string thing there. So this is all metal, and like I said, it's quite heavy. And on the back of it, it's got a little LED. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Just hold the on-off button down for a second. And you'll see the LED light there. It'll go blue. Now, I don't have a lot of instructions for this. The instructions are actually hard to understand. It's in 720p mode by default. So when the blue is on, that means it's in standby. If you want to start recording, you press the on-off button. It blinks 3 times and then shuts off. That means it is now recording. So it is now recording the Garmin Virb as I talk. So I'll try and put this video and sync this video up.
But it is recording now. The sound quality is not very good. It doesn't pick it up very well. It's a pretty cheap mic. But all things considered, it's pretty good. So I'll just zoom it around, and again, I'll try and sync this up for later so you can see the quality of it. All in all, it works pretty well when it's charging. This case gets very, very hot. And I've seen that in some of the reviews. And
what I did to, I should mention, it also comes with, let me see, I'll just turn it off for a second here. You just press it one more time, and then you get the blue LED, and that means it's in standby mode. It does come with a couple clips here. Here's the alligator clip, and the camera just clips in here. See if I can remember how to do this here. Like that. And so then you can clip it on lapel or whatever. And it also comes with this little thing, which you can, it's got screw holes in it, so you can screw it down to the surface. And then with the alligator clips, you actually just clip it around the little teeth there on the end of it. And then you can position it. So you can position it up on a wall or down, and you can actually rotate this as well. So what I do, again, I got my K70C K-Dang Sky Warrior here, and what I'm going to do is use this as my onboard recording camera. So I actually just stick it on, open up the alligator clips and stick it on the front. Let me see if I can get this up so you can see it. So you can see I just have it clipped on the front. It's around the metal piece here, and it's just hanging there. It's, whoops, there you can see it. It's fairly sturdy there, and I do have some clips, so I'll try and paste those clips in while we're watching. Again, because I lost a motor, so I wasn't able to get off the ground and get any real good video, but I do have a couple of seconds of sort of hovering video that I was able to get as I was diagnosing the bad engine pod on my K70. I did go ahead and order a couple more motors for it, but so I didn't get a lot of real high-flying video, but there you go. That's how I'm going to put it on there. So with that and my Sima FPV on the bottom, then I have some real-time video plus hopefully a decent quality recording on this little SQ8. So let me take the SQ8 off here. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go, easier to go from the bottom. So it is pretty weighty. I don't know if this is going to fit on my Skywing F959. Some people have taken the metal casing off it to make it lighter. It may just make good ballast, and I find the F959 is, as a plane, I think it's 750 millimeter wingspan, but as a plane it's fairly light, and it kind of gets blown around in the wind, so I'm thinking maybe a little bit of extra weight might actually help it to fly a little bit better in a bit more breezy, gusty conditions. So this may not be all bad to put this on it, maybe on top of the wings or something in the center of balance. This does have a reset switch, and I have apparently you get to 1080 mode by holding down the mode button a couple of seconds, maybe 2 seconds, and there's a series of flashes. You can read it. There is a little manual that comes with it. I didn't bring it with me. I took it out, of course. I charged this one too. It does get very hot, like I was saying before, with when you're charging it. But all in all, I think this is going to work really well. I don't know how durable it is, but it's fairly solid, so it can probably take a couple of hits, a couple of knocks, and keep going. It's certainly not waterproof, though, so you wouldn't want that. It does have motion detection, apparently, and night vision, which would be interesting to try out. I haven't tried any of that out yet, but maybe I should. So if I do that, I'll add some video at the end, but otherwise, that is the unboxing of the SQ8. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. So this is the night vision. The range isn't very far. The infrared lights.
Maybe the infrared mode. I don't know. We'll see.
So you'll see. We can't see very far at all. I mean, the range is about maybe 4 feet, where the infrared lights actually shine to. That's what's actually providing the illumination. These next clips are me. This is when I found out the motor was dead on my quadcopter, so I didn't get far off the ground at all. So unfortunately, they're pretty lame shots. But you get an idea for the lens flare and the quality. The colors aren't that good. There's a bit of jello happening there. But all things considered, it should make for a half decent video. We'll see once it gets up in the air.
Hey guys, everything under the sun here. This is an audio test of the SQ8. As I'm walking around, we'll see how the audio and the video does. This is kind of low light, interior light. You can see I've got a couple of lights there around my pool table here. And you can just see the quality of the 720p video. And next we'll try out the 1080 if I can make it work. So this is 1080p mode. This is 1080. If I do this, I don't know how the frame rate is. I guess we'll find out. I should be able to find out by the detail of the video, and you can see how the 1080p video does as I walk around the pool table again and look at the video. So I assume again if the light's off, it's not recording. So I'll